Hello and welcome. In today's video I'm going to talk about, as you can see from the title, I really got scammed on eBay, which is a very stressful thing to think about, because when you buy on eBay usually you think of security in terms of how the money will be transferred, how the parcel will be checked. If it's legit, you'll be able to see the seller's review and how he handles his customer. All that is there, but despite all the information, I got scammed. So I'll tell you a story. Do make sure to stay to the end of this video to learn, so that you may avoid this. And also don't forget to subscribe if you've not subscribed, and also turn on that post notification and like this video so that it can be pushed also to others who may need this information. So here is how I got scammed. So the story begins with me wanting to upgrade my laptop hard drive. So I wanted to buy a hard drive, but I didn't just want any hard drive. I wanted these SSD, because they are more faster, because my current hard drive was okay, 500 GB, but it was hard drive, so it was slow when it comes to processing my videos or whatever I was doing with my videos. So it took long time to process everything and it was slow, so I needed something fast, enough storage. So I went on eBay, because I usually trust eBay when it comes to items. I tried to search for the SSD 1 terabyte storage and all that. So most of the items I was seeing 1 terabyte, they were very expensive, mostly very expensive. So I kept on searching, I kept on browsing through eBay until I came to this post, and it was hard drives. And these SSD ones, they are called solid state drive, so they were very appealing, like 1 terabyte and 2 or 4 terabyte, and the price ranged from $35 to so I thought that was cheap, but I wanted to be more specific. Like, I wanted to have an item that is cheap and that I want. So I went for that, and I looked through. The seller was okay, fast shipment and all that, but the price tag was too good to be true. So I made my mind that okay, I'll buy the same item. Fast forward, from the first point, the shipping was from China, so I knew that there was no guarantee of having a very legit solid state drive, of which I was anticipating, because it was cheap, and you know they say cheap is expensive. So I bought that hard drive, and when it comes to shipping, because I wanted to add my China address, because I'm using a third-party shipment company. I'm not using like eBay or DHL or those. I was using a third-party forwarding agent, which was iShop at that time. And the parcel got, like, sometime it was stuck in customs from China to the US, because I used my New York Brooklyn address in the US for my forwarding agent. And as time went by, the parcel was successfully shipped, and it was delivered to iShop, and iShop delivered to me here in Zambia. Let me just show you the item. So this is the hard drive that I bought, and it has taken me some months to make a video about this, because I was still processing the whole thing. And the other thing is, I made a video about how I bought this and how I received this. You can check on my YouTube videos. I made a video about this. So after I bought this, as you can see here, it says 1 TB SSD 1 TB. So this should be 1000 terabyte, 1000 GB, meaning 1 terabyte. It's a very huge storage. I wanted something big for my computer, so, and it was SSD, so I was very excited to have it. And I checked, everything was okay. At first I had troubles with fitting it in my computer because it seemed to be huge here on the edges, so I also had to scrape it to make sure that it can fit well and all that. And also after I managed to, because mine was just to like plug it in, and then I thought it wasn't working because at first I failed to do anything with this. It couldn't show up in the computer that I had storage. It couldn't load the software, so I had to Google until I had to find the solution. Eventually it worked. I even loaded a new software for this item, and it worked pretty good for some time. And as it was working, I put in some programs, some applications to do and it was fast as to my expectation, because it's SSD, so it was fast. It could boot up quickly, it could run smoothly at the beginning. But I remember when I put too much stuff in it, because remember it is 1 terabyte, so I wasn't scared of like how many stuff I'm loading to this drive. So I would just put stuff in there, and it started crashing. It couldn't boot up. It was an error or something all the time. So I tried, when I format and load another software, worked well, but the moment I start putting in stuff, it was defective. So I thought, now I realized that this is either malfunctional or I've been scammed. It's not the 1 terabyte it says it is. So I was very I cannot say furious, but disturbed, because I thought on eBay you usually find good quality stuff, and although it was coming from China, I had faith that this was a good product. But eventually it wasn't, and I reached out to the seller and I explained the situation and what's happening. And the seller said, you have to check how much storage you're using, because usually this will work under 120 GB, of which I was very disappointed because I didn't buy 120 GB. I bought 1 terabyte at let me see if I can find the price. I bought this for $35, if I'm not mistaken. I bought this for $130, of which, okay, it was a good price for this, but again I was scammed, so not very praised. And then I reached out to the seller. He told me that, and I complained because I wanted a 1 terabyte, but he said it can only be used under 120 GBs, of which I complained, like, no, this is not what I bought. I bought a 1 terabyte, and he agreed to do a refund, of which he said I'll give you 10% of the amount, and 10% was somewhere $2 to $3, of which it's a very, very small amount. And he said the refund is on its way. I have to close the case in order to process the refund. But after many days waiting, he eventually, I reached out to him again and told him why I'm not seeing my refund, my 10% discount, and he said he's having troubles with the payment method to refund me. So I have to wait, and I've been waiting until now, and I just forgot about it. But I just want you to take this as a lesson. When you're buying, make sure you research, and remember, cheap is always expensive, and be cautious of where you're buying from. This is from it doesn't have even like, this is also like you see, it's not stating where. Oh yeah, it's made in China somewhere there. So yeah, they are good items from China, but most of them, especially if they are cheap, then they are usually not of the standard. So that's my story about being scammed on eBay. Please do make sure to subscribe to my channel, you really help me, and also like and share this video to anyone you want them not to be scammed again. And also join our WhatsApp group. We have a very cool guide family team which helps in many online things. So feel free, the link is in the description, and also see you in my next video. Bye bye.